everybody, it is Brooke, and I am back, and if it looks like I'm crying, that's because I'm binging Heartstopper. We are now on episode 4, and I have been crying. If this is your first episode, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you. Yeah, this one is very emotional in a good way. A lot of it is like them talking about stuff in a good way, but it still makes me cry. If you want to catch up on Heartstopper with me, get early access to more episodes, get uncut reactions, you can check out my Patreon or my YouTube memberships and find the tier that fits best for you and what you're interested in. And if not, that's okay. You'll see the names of those supporters on the screen. But if you're like, ooh, I just can't really afford anything, that's fine. You can support me for free by hitting that subscribe button and liking and commenting on all the videos you watch, or sharing them with a friend if you think they'd like my reactions. I'd love to have them here. Where this is going to be our halfway point when we finish this episode of the season. So far, it has been a heartstrings pulling season more than a heart stopper. It's like just like but in mostly good ways. Like, it's very tough topics, but they're covering it in such a good way. That is such a good example for how you should talk about these topics with other people, while showing like the realness of like, yeah, sometimes you're trying to help someone and they get mad at you. It happens. And you have to you can't let that stop you from wanting to help them or loving them and things like that. And I think this show does an insane job. Obviously, our two male leads are so talented. Everyone in the show is amazing. I literally love them all. I don't want this show to ever end, but at the same time, I want it to have a fitting end and not, jump the shark or something. So I don't know. 5 solid seasons at least, please. But it's just a beautiful show. It's one I look forward to every time a new season is coming out. I think I know they got renewed for season 4, so I know I don't have to give up yet. But I also know these actors are going to grow up and they're going to want to do different projects, and I get that. And I will be supporting them in every project they do because they're amazing. And I really love this. I think we're going to see... So we had Charlie telling his parents about how he's been feeling surrounding food and his mental health last episode, so I'm sure we're going to see some movement forward with that. Hopefully we see some help, whether it's therapy, family therapy, solo therapy for Charlie, something. We had Tao kind of clocking back in and realizing he is still a friend and not just a boyfriend. He is worried about Charlie as well, but Nick was like, it's not my place to tell you. So I'm expecting a Tao and Charlie talk this episode or something. I definitely love Tao, but he's gonna talk to him. He's not gonna not. And I think he should. I think sometimes your friends from childhood and you have a different connection than someone you just started, even if you love them, someone you started dating. There are different relationship dynamics, and I don't think hearing from Tao would be bad. Same with Isaac. We've seen him being pretty worried about Charlie, but he's kind of been a smaller support, always keeps texting him to go do stuff, even if Charlie doesn't answer or says no. And I think that's very sweet. I think sometimes it's hard to feel like that friend, but like to feel like you're the one who's always initiating things, and I have that with some friends, but I have to remember that like their lives are a little different than mine and they're busy, and that relationship is important to me. So I'm willing to reach out first, even if I get annoyed sometimes. And that's all you can do for the people you care about. You have to try your best. So I'm excited to dive into the episode, though. So get ready. Get your tissues. I should have got tissues. I didn't. Let's go. Oh, good midlights.
I think you're going to need a bath.
Then it's been a bit if we're seeing Christmas lights, because that was like September.
I can't believe it's been 2 months.
Yeah, same.
How are you feeling?
I don't know. It's been a long 2 months.
Have you done any journaling?
It is a good way.
Process your emotions. If I didn't journal every day, I'd literally have a breakdown.
All right. You don't have to give me the whole pitch again.
Have you even tried it?
Because Nick needs a way to, like, work out his emotions as well. Yeah, Charlie's case was pretty extreme.
Things get worse before they get better.
Yes. Thursday, 9:45. Yes, that's great, thank you.
He said he hates going to the doctors. I mean, who enjoys going to the doctors? Things started to get really bad after that.
Well, yeah, because he wants help, but he can't get it.
Can you just stop trying? You can talk to us, Charlie.
Yeah, we're just worried about you.
Well, can you stop?
Yeah, but he can't do anything about it
tell
till
you
he
everything.
can go to the appointment.
Then he started getting really angry. It was a spinning wheel that was just getting faster. And it was becoming unbearable for him.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
And, you know, he told me he used to self-harm. I guess I tried. I tried to just be there. I love you.
No, Tori.
He didn't know how to stop them. Neither did I.
It was an accident.
I know.
I just feel so stupid.
I know. It's not your fault.
But I can't stop it.
Yeah, he needed to go somewhere. And it also breaks him of the habits that you're in at home. It's not going to be perfect, but you know. It's his best
It was
shot
weird
at
being
getting
at school
better.
without Charlie. He wasn't allowed his phone in there, so I couldn't even ask how he was.
Yeah. I get why they do it. Oh god, and then he's gonna see those and be like, oh my god, they're torturing him.
I guess I tried to keep myself busy, or distracted, or both.
He's like, please drive on the right side.
Wasn't very good at
Bro,
it,
you're
though.
not in America.
He didn't want them all visiting, but they still found a way to show their support.
Pretty box. Maybe we could put some self-care stuff, like face masks. Love it.
What about board games? No, wait, Top Trumps.
I don't know.
You can do a couples costume with Isaac.
Here's a night out. I know I could.
You need to take care of yourself
just-
too, Nick. Charlie's
feels weird.
had to go because he had to take care of himself.
Without him.
But you have to keep taking care of yourself too. He does look normal, Charlie said.
Yes, you're supposed to be my cat.
This is all I could find.
We agreed something. What's that photo?
I love Imogen.
Nicholas Nelson, what do you have to say to your boyfriend Charlie Spring?
That's a lot for him. Maybe we cut that out. Oh.
I love you.
Well, you had it here first, folks. Nick Nelson loves Charlie Spring.
Okay, that's great, thank you.
Oh, Tao! Cool rabbit costume.
He's gonna be so mad.
Everyone kisses everyone when they're drunk. I'm allowed to experiment. This is literally like when I got a boyfriend and she got mad at me for literally no reason.
Oh! Somebody go to him! He's alone.
Mind if I join?
Oh, Tao, that is a good friend.
Yeah, go on.
I want their friendship to develop more this season as well. He's like, I'm gonna hug you now. Oh.
So I have anorexia and OCD.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not really an awkward way to say that.
He's like, well, at least he has a diagnosis. That means he can
I guess
start
that makes
working on
sense.
tactics. The amount of
Well,
jokes I've
even
made
if you
about
do
my
have
anxiety and
anorexia and
depression.
OCD,
I'm like,
The
yeah.
word
Well,
sorry is still banned.
yeah, you have to. He's gotta work
Can I
on
put a
that.
mental illness card now?
Mm-mm-mm.
Near.
No, the S-word rule still applies to the mentally ill.
I've been trying to tell you, I've been dying to tell you, when you open
He looks happy. He's like, come on. I know all the secret spots.
Can you kiss me, please?
No. I think it looks like it's helping. He's looking a lot healthier. Quick pause, let's go! You made it through.
I guess a lot's happened since I last wrote anything.
Oh, I'm glad we're gonna get to see it from his point of view too.
The past few months have not been great.
Have you been exercising excessively?
No. My therapist said I should write about it in my journal.
Yeah.
Staying in the clinic for a couple of months was not my plan. But I should count myself lucky that my parents could even afford it.
Yeah. That's
And I
so
went to
real.
one that actually managed to help me. From what I've read online, some people come out of these places even worse than when they went in.
Yeah, so they can't like pick at their looks.
How do I talk to my friends?
Well, there is a landline on the ward. Much nicer than DMing your friends on Snapchat or whatever it is you kids are using these days.
And it's also where I met Jeff.
Hi, Charlie. I'm Jeff.
Hi.
I'm going to be your therapist while you're here.
Which actually made me feel better, knowing I wasn't going to be behind everyone else when I got out of there.
Well, and these kids are gonna understand what you're going
It's just
through.
chemistry.
I hate chemistry. Never understood it.
Same. Doesn't make sense to me. And I met a few nice people. I could have called Nick whenever I wanted. But I was still feeling so horrible, and I didn't want him to worry.
No, he definitely was still gonna worry.
I don't
But
even know what I would have said to him.
sometimes he
hate
needs
to
to
hear
break
it, I
the
can't stop
routine. He
crying.
can't rely on Nick all the time. I get it.
And when those obsessions become particularly intense,
Oh,
that can trigger the urge to self-harm.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna feel like the same thing every day until like you make move forward. I think him getting used to eating in front of people would help because then he's not focusing just on the food.
I like him.
Nick thinks she doesn't like him.
If I let you
She
call
really
your
does.
boyfriend, do you solemnly swear that you'll stop telling me how amazing and wonderful he is and making me feel forever alone?
I don't know if I can promise that.
That's so cute.
Could you look up Tao's number?
I've been making you a present.
You don't have to do that.
Shut up. Yes, I do.
Okay. What is it?
It's a surprise.
You still
Then
think your
why'd you
best
mention
friend.
Fine. I won't say anything next time.
Didn't tell you about all of this.
Well, I didn't exactly make it easy for you.
You were having your summer of love. It's not a crime.
Yeah. Well, I love you too. I hate that you were so... And I had no idea.
I was good at hiding it.
But I missed it.
Can you
We
explain to me
all
what
miss
happened with
it.
Imogen and Zahar? Because Nick was being way too empathetic about it, and I actually don't really know what happened.
Oh my god.
Nick
Okay,
is
so
being too
Imogen was doing
empathetic.
shots like all night. I mean, a whole bottle of tequila. A whole bottle.
Okay, this is take 4. Marker.
Okay, you're supposed to edit the markers out. Tao.
Hi, my name is Tao Su, and this is my short film about the everyday lives of my friends group.
Hey, Charlie. So, I read the Song of Achilles, like you suggested, and I know you said it was going to have a sad ending, but I wasn't prepared and I cried for about 4 hours, so thank you for that. Really appreciate
Oh,
that.
that's so real.
I'm kind of mad at you, actually, because, because I asked you if you were okay, and I guess you just lied. I mean, I sort of knew that.
No.
It's not your fault, though, Charlie, I know, I just...
No, she's drunk off her ass.
Cut the camera. It's breaking my documentary code of ethics.
Uh-oh. I'm just documenting reality like you wanted, Tao. This is your vision.
Okay, come on, let's go.
So, I posted a new painting on Instagram,
Yeah?
and now I have over 10,000 followers.
Wow.
Yay!
My girlfriend is a famous artist.
10,000's not that many. Go talk to Tara about her new prefect thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's
I don't know
stressed.
if you have a phone in there, Charlie, but I think he'd like to hear your voice.
Oh, she's such a good friend.
I mean,
They so know.
bye, Charlie.
They're like,
Thank
go
you,
away,
Tao.
we're trying to
Bye,
eat.
Tao. Okay.
Tao's like,
I know this looks like a painting for you, but if this turns out really good, then I'm keeping it. I miss you, Charlie.
I'm gonna
Anyway, we just want to say that when you get home, we've got a lot planned.
Do we? Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, no. There's just a lot to look forward to, that's what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
And we love you.
My mom's here, though, I think. I saw the delivery.
Hi, Charlie. I love you.
Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, it's just the cutest, sweetest thing in the world.
You're ready for this, Charlie. And we can carry on our sessions once a week for as long as you need.
When you find a
So
good
even if
therapist,
it's
you get a
terrible
stick.
out there,
You are going to be all right.
Thank you.
Just trust yourself, yeah?
No.
It's probably just the beginning.
I'm so proud of him.
It says lasagna on your meal plan for today. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, and see the mom, I think. Yeah.
Yeah?
Do I have time to go and say hi to Nick?
They handled it very well on this show. Eating disorders are hard because you have to be very careful that it doesn't become triggering or encouraging or like, you know, any of that. Oh, I love them. Yeah. I'm gonna pause it on that, I think. Just so in case you guys or anyone you know. Oof. Okay, amazing episode. Very obviously, I love the way they did it with like Nick journaling and Charlie journaling and like getting to see what both of them were kind of going through to get back to each other. Journey is a really good episode title because that is what it is. It's like, it's not a one and done. Like, when you have mental illness, like, it is always going to be a part of your life, but you can take steps to learn techniques and things to help you live closer to a normal life. I think our new generator is getting delivered. I'm sorry if you guys hear a bunch of truck noises. And I think they did a really good job, in my opinion, of how they handled this. There's never a part where they glorify it. And I think that happens a lot in media when dealing with eating disorders. There's a lot of scenes where they want to like show people like pinching their skin and doing all these other scenes, but it's like, I'm like, that has to be so fucking triggering. Versus like the way they discussed it, and like there's even the part with the self-harm gets discussed, but we don't see that part from Charlie's point of view, because I think that is another thing where like showing someone self-harming can be very triggering and cause other people to relapse and things like that. And I think it does a good job of like explaining it to you. And I think they even do an amazing job of talking about how not everyone is going to have the same experience in a program that Charlie had. It really depends on where you're going, who you're working with, who the people there are, what you need. Like, and maybe the first program is awful and you try a different one and it's great. Like, you have to keep trying things. But I like how they don't make it seem like this is what happens. Then you go and you're better. They're like, no, he's not better, but he's not alone anymore. And he's not in that really dark spot. He has tools now and people to help him. And I think keeping the therapist is a big one. 'Cause that's someone who understands who you're supposed to talk to about it. So he doesn't have to, worry, and like he can talk to a professional when he needs that. I think that's really good. It's just so well done. I think I was saying in the last episode, all teens should watch this. Honestly, all parents should watch this. I feel like all adults should watch this. I feel like there's so much we can learn about how to support each other and others, through watching this. And I think it's just beautiful. I love that we saw Tara exploring their gender identity. Not Tara, Darcy. I mixed them up. We saw Tara supporting Darcy, exploring their gender identity. It might take me a minute to switch to the they them pronouns, but I'm very happy for Darcy. I feel like they did a good job leading up to that throughout last season and this season. There were like the moments where she's like, don't you hate like being called ladies and stuff? And they're like, not really. And I think it is moments like that where you like realize something bothers you, or you think about something differently than your friends, and you realize that it doesn't bother them, or like they're all thinking about it differently, that you step back and you're like, okay, maybe this is something within myself and I want to explore and understand that better. And I think this show does a great job of showing that. I also love seeing Isaac and Tao making the video for Charlie. Like, it's showing that they're working on their friendship as well as, like, their trio friendship. Like, that they put all this work into it for them. I'm sure it's not going to be perfect smooth sailing, but I'm glad Charlie now has the tools, you know, to make better choices and help himself. Because when you're just struggling with it, he talks about how it just seems like so much work and too hard to try to make changes. And it's like, that does weigh you down and it stops you. No matter how much you want to get better, you're like, I can't do it, or this and that. And when you're in that really dark moment, those just feel so heavy. And then once you do it, it's like a weight is lifted in a way. And like, yeah, it's going to be hard, but you got past that step and you just got to do the next one and the next one and the next one. It seems like a lot if you think of it all at once, but if you take it a step at a time, I think that's the best way, at least for me, to get better when things go wrong. And I adore how they handled everything. And I'm excited for the second half of this season and to see where we're going from this episode, because it's just been so good. Let me know how you guys were feeling about this episode. Do you keep a journal? I feel like I don't journal, but like sometimes this is almost a way for me to just like speak and blab. And then I have a friend I talk to a lot through text, which is like journaling, I guess, but with another person. But you know what? Watching this makes me think maybe I should. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when we watch episode 5 next time. I'll see you guys then.